Welcome to the IHSA's Football Focus. I'm Sam Knox, an Assistant Executive Director and the Football Administrator at the Illinois High School Association. The purpose of Football Focus is very simple. We want to educate coaches, players, officials, parents, the media, and fans about the rules that govern our game at the high school level. We'll use rulebook language and videos to teach viewers about specific aspects of the game. As we all know, video review is a fantastic way to learn. That's how we intend to use it, as a way for all of us to learn more about the high school rules and their applications. At times, you might recognize some schools or officials on the screen, but we won't ever use video to embarrass teams, players, coaches, or officials. As I said, our primary focus is education. Sometimes showing a video with penalties or mistakes allows all of us to learn and improve for the future. Now that I've shared what Football Focus is all about, let's get started. Today's topics are defenseless players and targeting. Rule 232.16 defines a defenseless player as a player who, because of his physical position and focus of concentration, is especially vulnerable to injury. A player who initiates contact against the defenseless player is responsible for making legal contact. When in question, a player is defenseless. As you can see, it is legal to contact a defenseless player, but the contact must meet certain criteria. The rulebook lists several examples of defenseless players. They include, but they're not limited to, a passer, a receiver attempting to catch a pass who has not had time to clearly become a runner, the intended receiver of a pass in the action during and immediately following an interception or potential interception, a runner already in the grasp of a tackler and whose forward progress has been stopped. Other examples include a kickoff or punt returner attempting to catch or recover a kick, or one who has completed a catch or recovery and has not had time to protect himself or has not clearly become a runner, a player on the ground including a runner who has obviously given himself up and is sliding feet first, a player obviously out of the play or not in the immediate vicinity of the runner, and a player who receives a blindside block with forceful contact, not initiated with open hands. Rule 2.22 says targeting is an act by any player who takes aim and initiates contact against an opponent above the shoulders, with the helmet, forearm, hand, fist, elbow, or shoulders. Rule 943M says, no player shall target an opponent. The penalty for a targeting foul is 15 yards. Targeting in high school football does not automatically equal disqualification. If the officials determine the foul was flagrant, the player who committed the foul is disqualified. Our first play shows a quarterback who searches for an open receiver for a long time before he throws the ball downfield. The defender makes solid contact with the receiver, and the pass falls incomplete. The receiver was a defenseless player who was attempting to catch a pass and had not yet had time to clearly become a runner. A defender is allowed to contact a defenseless player, but the contact must be legal. Here, the defender uses his shoulder to make contact with the receiver, but the contact is below the receiver's shoulders. This is not a foul. Although it's a hard hit, the defender broke up the pass by making legal contact with the receiver. This is a similar play where the defense makes a hard yet legal hit against a defenseless player. Number 45 gives a great effort to catch the pass after number 2 hits him legally below the shoulders, and number 10 helps with the tackle. However, watch number 13 closely as he narrowly misses committing a targeting foul. He drops his shoulder in what seems like an intent to initiate contact with number 45's helmet. However, since there is no contact, there is no targeting foul. Officials should carefully watch all players involved in a play like this, since any player could potentially commit a targeting foul on any play. In this play, the offense throws a long interception near the sideline. As the player who intercepted the pass makes his way up the field, his teammate makes a block at the 26-yard line. The back judge is in perfect position to see that this is a blindside block and a targeting foul. He correctly throws his flag in this situation. The player who was blocked did not see the blocker approaching, and the player in the white jersey took aim and initiated contact with an opponent above the shoulders by using his shoulder to make the block. The penalty for targeting is 15 yards from the spot of the foul. All officials who had a view of the play should come together to discuss it. If the officials determine that it was a flagrant foul, the player is disqualified. This play shows a textbook targeting foul. Watch the player in motion go toward the sideline, then peel back to block the defender. He takes aim and initiates contact above the shoulders. The penalty for targeting is 15 yards. All officials who had a view of the play should come together to discuss it. If the officials determine the foul was flagrant, the player is disqualified. In our last play, we have a defenseless player who is attempting to catch a pass. The defender takes aim and initiates contact above the shoulders. The back judge is focused on the action the entire play and correctly throws his flag for this targeting foul. All officials who had a view of the play should come together to discuss it. If the officials determine that it was indeed a flagrant foul, the player is disqualified. Our number one objective with Football Focus is to help coaches, players, and officials understand the rules of the high school game. In our next video, we'll take a look at the rules regarding pass interference. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the IHSA's Football Focus.